Hello everyone, welcome to day 86 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. Starting as white, go for e4. We have no more checks here, but our bishop is locked in the center there. I think I just develop here. Good castle, just gives my queen space. Attacks the bishop, he doesn't want to give me anything there. We actually hang the piece here. And he takes. The knight is almost trapped. My opponent's up a piece but has a weak king. We have to develop as quickly as we can. Could strike the center here. That looks okay. Just takes. Could take with the knight. Or I could take like this. We don't have checks, unfortunately. But we can just take. This knight is also hanging now. We can take like this. We can take here. And take this piece. Or maybe this works. That's the wrong move. We don't have any more checks. Knight's still hanging. I can bring my other knight in. This attacks the queen, but I just have this. If I go here, maybe he has this bishop move. Which looks annoying. But then I take here with check, so no he doesn't. Defends like that. Just develop my knight. He is threatening this now. And I can just go back. If I go back, I can go back. Not this way. Maybe just back here. He's looking to push here. If I put my rook on the d file, I can take if he takes with the rook. And come in here maybe. Takes with the bishop, which looks wrong. If I go here and he takes with the knight, I have this. Doesn't do much though. He can probably take here because of this. Yeah, he can probably take on g2 here with this bishop. Can't take because my queen's hanging. So that's what he does. My queen is hanging. I don't see any counterattacks I might have. I could go for this. But then he takes. But then I go here and I win the piece. So if I go here and he takes, let's see. I go here. If he takes this, but then he goes back. That's terrible. Now I just have to move my queen here. Move my queen up just to attack the knight. He's also threatening a check with the knight now, which is very bad. Oh, I'd have to give up the queen there. But the knight's pinned, so not right now. Now I'm threatening this. The knight being pinned is great for us. I can play knight c4. He attacks my queen. I can attack his queen. Here he can't take the knight. I attack his queen. If he takes, I take. If he takes, I take. Then it's his move. So he has discoveries here. If I go here on a dark square, my rook falls, but I'm attacking his rook. Who comes in with a knight check. Oh wow, this is a loss. What move do I have? Taking the rook, so take the bishop first. Doesn't have a fork. Give this check. Knight's trapped. If I go back, does he threaten checks? We can just trade here, I think. I can play this. And then bring my knight. Gives a check. Actually picks up this. Unless I block her. Only good move for me. Maybe he's trying to get behind. I can stop him from doing that and go for this fork. He has a rook all the way back. I think I just take space here. This doesn't work. Can force a rook trade, which should be good for me. I have the piece. I'm down 2 pawns, but I have the piece. So I can put my knight here, but I'm not sure if that's good. A rook trade's good for me. King can't really go anywhere. Could take here. Attack the rook. Can block with the knight. Could block with the rook. And go for this fork, which I think looks good. Have this attacking the pawn. I can just take her. My knight's protected. If he pushes, I take. If I block, he can just take. So I can't do anything now. This check doesn't work. My knight's there. Just run my king. I don't have checks. Now I have checks. The king can't come in here. Check if he goes here. I have this. I can also just take the pawn. And then he threatens this, which is a big threat. I have this check. King has to move somewhere. Also have this. I don't have this, so can repeat moves here. Also just take here, but then that wins the knight. If I take and he comes in with check, yeah, he does win a knight, so we don't want that. Oh, we just hung the piece. He takes anyway. We can't retake. And we can't even give a check. We can't give the check because we won't win the rook. I guess I just push here. If he pushes though, it's a big problem for us. We blundered the piece completely here. You can probably just push here. Defense. And so check if he takes, we take. Let's see, check, he takes, we take. Push. I'm not sure. We are down on time. Check if he steps away. He can't step away. He has to take. If he pushes, I step down. The king can't come in. Okay, that's a good move. If I step, he comes in, his king comes in. Oh wow, that's very annoying. His king just comes in. And I can't defend my pawn. But now his king is outside the board, but if he pushes, no good moves. We can just push. If he checks, if I step here, he just has this. That's annoying. Let's just checkmate. Let's have a look at this game. We blundered a knight at the end though. We played at a 61.8, my opponent at 68.9. My opponent had 5 blunders this game. We had 2. I think we blundered a 9 in the endgame, and that's why we lost. We were completely winning, and then we blundered our knight, which lost us the game. We played normally. That's a mistake. It's good for me. His knight can't really develop properly. This isn't good. Oh, my opponent actually just blundered the piece. I can take the knight for free. Also threaten checkmate. The king would probably have to step up, but then that would still be mate, so. It's a huge blunder. If I take, the best move for black is to play queen e7 and defend against mate. Which is okay, I'll just go back probably. King steps up, I should have put more pressure on the knight. I missed just bishop back in, attacking the knight, weakening the structure. And here I blundered my piece. Counterattacking was the only move there. Which makes sense. I just gave up the piece. Kicking the knight is a blunder. He should have just taken the pieces. Going back with the knight is a blunder because I strike the center. Now I'm attacking the knight. Oh, so we should have taken the knight first, yeah? Because then we'd still threaten this check. That just blunders the piece, so. We missed coming in with the queen, which I did see. We threatened a big check here. But then I didn't see how we could continue. Even if we gave a check, he could just block. And then there's nothing there, so. He had that move because my queen was hanging there. I should have come in with the queen. Oh wow. Could have taken with the pawn. We played a terrible move. That just blunders the piece fully. So here we're in a winning endgame. Yeah, this is a completely winning endgame for us. I should have put my knight on that square. It was the best move. It's a very strong knight. Rook trading is wrong. This just blunders the piece completely. I should have given a check. We blundered a knight here. We can't retake with the king. And so we went from a completely winning endgame. Completely winning endgame. With that being a piece up. To an endgame where my opponent has an extra pawn. This wasn't good for me. And mate in 26 after this move. This was a big gamble for me. I saw that he'd be able to push these pawns, and he was eventually able to come in after forcing me to step away with my king because I have no moves. This wasn't even the best move, should have stepped away. I had no moves here, and we end up losing. Let's find the second game. We should have won that game. We're playing as white again, so e4 again, e5. Attacks my bishop straight away. Could put it here, but he just kicks. Just go back, open up my rook. Attack the center. This pawn's actually hanging in the center right now. I can attack the queen. Take with the queen. Don't like that though. Yes, check, but I have this. I have this blocking. If he takes, I take. He takes. Not sure if we lose a piece or not. If he takes, I take. But he takes, that's the problem. I can block. He takes here. Not good for us. Very bad for us. We can take the open file. We only have a piece each. My opponent is up material. I'm trading material even though I'm down material. Probably push him. Trading into this endgame just is not good, but I'll trade down. I want to put all my pawns on dark squares, and I can only defend. Tripled pawns here, but I can attack the bishop, but if I attack the bishop he just pushes, so he can actually take here. Putting my king on this squares does work. King can come in. He can take now here. I'm the one who can push. Can probably take because I can't retake. He has to be very careful here. Yeah, he's okay there. Bishop has to move. The king can come in. My opponent can promote. It's not good for me. He protects, so we can't even take. And he comes in with this move now, so yeah, we can just resign him. Nothing we can do. We can't win this game. Let's have a look at this game. I think this game we played far too quickly. We only had one blunder in the entire game. We played at an 81.9, my opponent at an 87.3. Our only mistake in the entire game was this bishop move. I should have pushed the pawn, which attacks the bishop and defends this at the same time. Instead I went for this, which just allows my opponent to retake with check. Should have blocked with the knight here to defend this. And this position is just bad for me. My opponent's up a piece and the pawn for the rest of the game basically. The best move for me here was check. Forces the king to take, and with three pass pawns and the piece, there's nothing we can do. We can't promote, and so we just end up losing. So 2 games today, 2 losses. The first game we threw away a win by blundering a piece in the end game, and the second game we played far too quickly, and we blundered a piece right at the beginning of the game, so we ended up losing both games. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.